afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda here of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland, off here to the exciting 1 vs 1 on Road to Kharkov. Between the north, we got here Talisman fighting for Germany for the 9th Panther Division, with Austria chosen versus in the south. We got a surprise guest here, LePepsi. A long time Company 1 player seems to have now slowly switched over to Company 2. Quite interesting as to why, I do not know, but certainly I welcome him. And we got here to meet your choice of armor company for LePepsi. So we got MD42s, Austrian and Pioneers here for Talisman versus Pepsi's Riflemen, Assault Engineers and Re-Echelon troops. So a bit of a mix there to certainly say things. And we got bulletins for infantry, snipers, panzers, Shermans and infantry. So assault engineers here for Pepsi, allowing you to sort of grab up more troops on the field, but also a bit more assault oriented troops, if you will, with access to flamethrowers and of course mines. Meaning. And of course one thing you might about here with the American army is, you know, their assault engineers were more specialised units attached wherever needed, whereas with the German pioneers there's the combat pioneer. They were pretty much sort of more standard part of any infantry division. The sort of less combat-oriented pioneers were usually, well, have been sort of more re-echelon units, not actually part of a division, and the likes. Fun facts there. More rifle on the way there for the Pepsi, more Ostrom there for Talisman, hoping to swarm the field there, of course, with cheap troops to grab territory, hold up the Americans, using again more inexpensive units. Perhaps bleed them out a bit more in a manner that is overall benefiting there to Talisman. So overall, in part, again, this is probably what you'd call a part of an attritional approach. More Ostrom there arriving for Talisman, 3 squads so far. Pepsi's second rifle squad almost done there. Go Ostrom up in the rifle caught out in the open versus the Ostrom there, opening up the Kar-98Ks, singing away. Though in some cases, I do believe Ostrom had actually been equipped with other weaponry, like, not so good equipment, perhaps Russian equipment they took from other armies and the likes. I think there might have been some cases where the Russian infantry would have equipped well with Russian weapons from the Soviet army. But I am less sure about that, but I think that was the case. But it was certainly not uncommon to see, less than first-rate units, in fact, more improvised units be, well, poorly equipped. In fact, some cases they were equipped with World War I era weapons. Units out in the open, pioneers hanging out there. I think in this case, what Talisman is doing is just denying the opponent the use of the building just in case. But there you go, Riflemen overwhelmed, too many Ostrom. Only one rifle squad there, the Ostrom was simply too many, pushing away the Riflemen in the west. We got Russian versus Ostrom and Pioneers, pushing through them on car punch, but ultimately they found themselves cut off behind the enemy lines as Talisman quickly sets off here to block off retreat paths. So if LePepsi hangs around here for too long, he's going to get pushed off the field. Riflemen protect the car point, we got more Ostrom now moving towards the north, plus an MD42 there, sorting us out in the open. Need to be careful with those, Pepsi. Careful. And there you go, Reactions pushed away. Looks like, in fact, he pulled away the Ostrom there. Bit of an interesting choice. They could have probably finished off the Reactions there if they'd remained there, but no. Or perhaps he just felt confident. All the way filling up the Ostrom, the MD42 is a sniper there for Talisman. Snipers would not have been an organic part of a Panzer division, though they could be attached. Fun fact there. As for the Americans, they actually never trained snipers. They had marksmen, but they did not have any sort of sniper training schools. Fun fact there. One push back here by Ostrom. Bit of fun here, also big push back. We got assault units, we got rifle moving up, we got the MD42, of course we've got the problem there. No closer there to a flamethrower for LePepsi's assault units. I was putting through trying to clear out the MD42. Rather than still suppressed. Back at base, we got a lieutenant here on the way for LePepsi, going in for the more aggressive approach here. Assault units doubling back, perhaps just to get that flamethrower so they can burn out those krauts. Western territory then being slowly lost. Ostrom moving ahead for Germany. And there you go, in fact he just doubled out of the house and back, just to get that flamethrower upgrade. Nothing short of anything else there.
We're losing a capture point.
Still going to take some time, but they should have the range to burn out the MD42 there. Lieutenant arriving, grabbing the point here with the re-echelons. And there you go, snipers out here for Talisman for Germany. Ambulance following up here for the Pepsi. There we go, moving out in front here. A bit risky, but still burning out the MD42 still. Negative cover versus Ostrom. They're taking heavy damage here. The MD42 shield to them. They could suffer heavily there. In fact, needs to pull back. Pepsi, hit retreat. Oh no. Bold attempt here, but ultimately a bit too slow there. The problem itself was not the MG42, the rifleman was sort of nicely distracting, but the problem was the assault units were standing in specifically negative cover versus Ostrom. The thing, of course, to keep in mind with negative cover is it makes your units a lot easier to hit, and I believe it also increases the damage taken, not just makes, make them more easy to hit. So that's actually something to keep in mind there. Oh, almost losing the rifleman there, but looks like they'll barely make their way there. But losing the rifleman on top of that would have been a pretty harsh loss there for Pepsi, for America. Ostrom being pushed back there, got a larger push into west here. These seems to be given up on for now. And we see that Pepsi actually going for a second assault unit squad, so he's pretty intent on having them, despite having just lost one squad and a flamethrower he just purchased, meaning he didn't really get that much out of it. Meanwhile, you got here Talisman immediately pulling back the MD42, low on health, he does not wish to risk it, and he's sort of engagement there versus LePepsi. Not a bad choice. Now rolling up there, 4 kills so far for Deutschland and Germany. Gonna like to make a nice company, and Talisman is quick to go for the 222 by 1944-45, though I believe it was more or less phased out due to it being not that effective as a scout car design, so it was rather not good off-roads. And it was a scout car that was, by the way, based on a civilian car design alongside the 233, the predecessor to the 234, which of course included the Puma. But in sub-design. But there he goes. Assault unit again versus Ostrom. Ostrom forced out in the open. Flamethrowers doing a bit of good work there for Pepsi. Right under fire here. Talisman's men sort of forming up here. And there we go. We got the 222 up here for Talisman for Germany. As for what replaced the 222, either 234s or 250 half-tracks converted to also have the gun and the 222 has. Fun fact there. Lieutenant push back here, Ostrom Pioneers seeing a bit of damage here. Pepsi's left flank is collapsing, centre is also collapsing as the 222 moves up there and he doesn't really get anything to deal with it. Right flank holding up for now, and he's going for the captain immediately, meaning he just went for this and only got the lieutenant so far. Not what I usually recommend, but I suppose it's the appearance of the 222 that forces LePepsi's hand. So have to act to the 222 in this case, his response is the captain with double bazookas. Probably because in part again he's been seeing so much munitions on flamethrowers he doesn't enough to say equip enough of his own men with bazookas and then deal with it. So I mean it does make sense a response there from LePepsi. Meanwhile again movement here on the west, and we got some very early S-mines up here but quickly going to deny them the victory point there from Pepsi. Good work there. Good work there by Talisman and the men of the 9th with whatever elements attached. Captain arriving in a few moments. Rierson again, Ostrom out in the open. Rierson pulling into light cover. S-mine field almost done, there we go. In fact, he goes for the full field. Normally I wouldn't put down a full field. But could of course be he wasn't paying attention, just said, man, it's just, perhaps just something around here or here, but oh well. 2-2, they're getting some good damage in. Pushing back the 3 echelons, still got the lieutenant, still got the rifleman. Capturing up there with his double bazookas. Pioneers getting cut down there by the rifleman. Lieutenant continues to hold on here. The cart they've been using for cover is swiftly vanishing before them. Assault units rifling up here again in the east. We've got sniper Osthofen. Lieutenant taking a minor loss. Poor Jamie stumbles dead, lacking his stomach and possibly a few other vital organs. Panzer Grenadier arriving for Talisman, for Deutschland, so more serious infantry of the 9th Panzer Division. They're shooting around here. Got moving up there, and we might see a quick grenade. Usually a Panzer Division, I believe, would have had about 2 regiments. It was 1 regiment of Panzer Grenadiers attached to it, with 2 battalions of infantry. No, it was 2 battalions, though by late 1945, well, early 1945, I believe they were losing more infantry there, as again things were sort of getting a bit ugly there. We got a student on the way there for LePepsi, light tank, following up on the wake there of the captain. Also into the lieutenant, firing with the BAR and Thompson submachine gun. MG42, they're setting up these veterans who won. Incendiary arms are available there to Talisman. Holding the centre, holding the east side though. Pepsi, having suffered some losses, is still keeping up the pressure nice there. Versus Talisman. Panther is immediately arriving with Panther Shreks. Interesting decision there, although of course having seen the captain, he's probably expecting a Stuart light tank then. We're there with a minesweeper. Captain there, there's the Ostorm up close though, should have a good chance of the Thompson there. Oh no! Looks like he was caught pinging the Panther goes able to wipe out the assault units in a matter of moments. Crushing blow there to LePepsi. His assault units do not have much luck here on the battlefield. Pioneers to the 2, there we go. Captain pushed away the sniper there, I think was rather what tipped things over. Rather than finding it to the 2 blitzes in, Panther goes now with the Panther Rex. And we got a bit of movement here still on the west side as well. Stewart moves up though to counterattack, push back the Krauts. Rifleman versus 2-2, Stewart moving up there, wiping out close to half there. Panther fast into the armor piercing rounds. Some of the shots actually penetrating the Stewart's armor, giving the MD-42 quite a boost in experience whenever they do. Not doing a lot of damage to the Stewart itself, but still, you know, the effect is there. And the faster you can veterans up the MD-42, the better, obviously. Not so much there for Pepsi. 2-2 falling back, Pioneers. It looks like they're about to set up an S-1 field, but with the full force there from the Pepsi moving in, he's falling back. Sniper moving up, Ostorm. Panther going to sneak about there. No one's picking up that M2 flamethrower, and back at base the troops are reinforcing as well. Switching towards the west again, want to probably grab that fuel point back. Can't allow his opponent to get that much fuel. Lieutenant suffers a minor loss, though he's still standing himself. MD-42 flank pushed away. Ostorm sniper, Pioneers, 2-2 hang back. We've got more Pioneers on the way there for Talisman. Stewart almost fixed up. Captain moving out as well. Ostorm taking minor losses from the Stewart, but there you go, another Panther fast here against the LePepsi Stewart. Sniper moving head straight into the Rifleman, taking some hits there, few losses. Reactions moving about, and Stewart almost fixed up. MD-42 on the way there for... No, not MD-42, 50 caliber on the way for LePepsi. What the hell am I saying? And there goes Support out for Talisman, around to bring up some armor there versus LePepsi. That could definitely get nasty. 2-2 moving in though. Engaging the Stewart, needs to be careful a bit with that though. We got Panther moving out with Panther Rex, in fact might be using the 2-2 as bait just for that purpose. Looks like it's actually working there. He's taking the bait, and going straight for the 2-2, but there he goes straight to the Panther Grenadiers. There's a little health down the Stewart, but can it escape? Can it escape? Rifleman in might get the 2-2, but the Stewart it needs to pull back further. Veterans one, there we go. Panther Rex flying and gets the Stewart. 2-2 though, went down as well, but still, I think that worked out pretty well there for Talisman. He got the Stewart. And Pepsi actually goes for another Stewart now. This is certainly a bit of a rare response from any player, particularly Americans, but you know, just like he lost his song, he actually replaced them. Similarly, he lost the Stewart, he actually goes for another one. Most players' response here would be to just, well, I lost it, I'm not going to replace it, I'm just, you know, going to push it with something else instead, you know. Not really, you know, sticking somewhat to the strategy, even modifying it, they just sort of blunder on in a sense of view. But right here, Pepsi seems somewhat, you know, trying to stick to it, at least for the time being. Though, of course, again, having gone for Armour Company, he doesn't have to take up again, can rely on call-ins, so help deal with things. So probably that also somewhat encourages and emboldens Pepsi. But still, a bit rare to see. Oh, I mean, he could have gone for 2 Stewarts at the same time, probably, which would also have been even rarer, to be honest. But, you know, could also have an effect. Though, of course, soon it's going to hurt, because Talisman can soon bring up the Panther Kampfwagen 4. Rifleman versus Pioneers there. Pioneers getting cut down by the M1 Garants. And 50 Cub sitting up. Awesome there, getting hit. And there you go. Oh, Pioneers white flamethrower dropped. Also got the Awesome there with the American flamethrower. Stewart number 2 sets up there for America. Running a bit of support there for the infantry. Also getting cut down with the Rifleman up close. Veterans 2. Could you up there? Could you up? Could you up? There we go. Wiped. All of a sudden, Talisman suffering some loss there. Pioneers and Ostorm. But certainly not like, you know, he's not biting back at Pepsi. Ostorm moving about. Until the armor piercer not saying to the Rifleman. Rifleman moving up. He's got no grenades. And the Rifleman with a flamethrower too far away there. Plus the snipers on the spot as well. Instead, the armor piercer not showing, he only makes it easier for them to do a lot of damage. Even if they're a bit in cover there. So that is certainly not looking good there for LePepsi's men pushing on. So he's actually using the vehicle, and is he switching them out? He's actually equipping them with Thompson submachine guns now. That is super rare as well, by the way. see someone actually use the vehicle crews when using armor company, like, you know, infantry. My God. He's equipping here with the rear echelons. So there he goes, actually formed up. A bit of an assault team there, though I'm sure the tank crew would have preferred that not to be the case. The sniper getting away by the looks of it. Could have pursued, but looks like there's not. And there go, Panther arrives on the field. Vehicle crew pushed away. Panther moves ahead for Deutschland and the 9th Panther Division. Stuart there about to get knocked out. And down. The actor, I think, tried to damage the engine of the Panther 4. An interesting attempt there by Pepsi. Most players would try to stun it, but Pepsi had something else in mind. Perhaps he could experiment, who knows, but he's certainly doing a lot of slightly different things with the Americans than most other American players. So, I mean, that does certainly stand out, and does, I think, deserve being pointed out, and in some cases, not praised, at least, you know, thumbs up somewhat. Half a thumb. Rather moving up here, striking at the precision flamethrowers, doing with the Cannon Pioneers, Ostrom here as well. Captain, Lieutenant, and the vehicle crew with the Thompson submachine guns, which is quite a potent upgrade now, of course, since they buffed the Thompson quite violently. Turning into more or less an assault rifle. Grenadiers here now, so it's called up some regular infantry as well here for the 9th Panzer Division. Enough, he's not using regular Panzer Grenadiers for anti-infantry duties. Vehicle crews out, there we go, gunning down the Grenadiers, 10 moving out as well, getting close. Grenadiers are pushed back, Veterans who won, there we go, grenade off. Lieutenant runs straight to it, somehow survives. Veteran 2. Vehicle continues up against the Panthers because there we go, doing a lot of damage. Veteran 2. Of course, field crews veterans up really fast. Now over there, 27 kills. Veteran 2. S-Man's going off. There's the captain who's through it, and there we go, pushed away. Panther 4 fires. Needs to pull back the vehicle crew. And White then followed up with incendiary armor piercing rounds there. Talisman wanted to ensure they did not make it out of that alive, so clearly he was aware that these guys could be quite a threat there to him. But still, that was another wipe there against LePepsi. He's taken quite a beating there, but he's still got the spirit, and he keeps fighting there against Talisman and the 9th. As for the organisation in terms of panzers, for a regular panzer division, they would usually have had initially 3 panzer battalions, but after Stalingrad and the likes, that was shifted down to 2 panzer battalions. Technically they had 3, well, on paper they had 3, but the 3rd battalion was usually a Stube battalion. By sort of 1944, mid-44, the Stube battalion was basically also removed. And late 1944, the Panzer 4 battalion, because they also had a Panther battalion once that hit, would have usually been, you know, a mix of Panzer 4s and Stubes. Fun fact there. And then by, you know, 1945, it kind of was a bit of a toss-up. They usually have only 1 Panther battalion. Then, and I pick up Panzer Grenadier Battalion. Panzer Grenadier Division, by the way, would have the same organisation as well, so besides name, there would have been no difference. Then it is moving up. Panzer 4 taking some damage there. Tank destroy out here. M10 Wolverine. Capture moving up their bazookas. A lot of damage there. The Panther 4 in a lot of trouble. He's got no anti-tank support nearby. Almost got the Panther 4. The M10 flanks in there with his 3-inch gun. Main gun destroyed. Bad news. The Panzer crew. Bad news. Panther fast in the M10, but not enough. There you go. Captain finishes off, blowing up the Panzer 4.
Our Panzer forces have been reduced by 1.
M10 rolling about there. More Panzer Grenadiers on the way for Talisman. And there you go. Now he's just going to use his crush infantry, release it and running. As for M10 tank destroyers, another sort of tank destroyers that were usually formed up in independent battalions to be attached wherever they felt needed, if I recall correctly. Fun fact there. Panther was opening up with their Panther, getting a few hits. Captain needs to fall back soon enough. Lieutenant sending out again, very close to Veteran 3. Pepsi could, for example, consider also upgrading some of his rifle and BARs, increasing their anti-infantry firepower. We got more Panzer Grenadiers here for Talisman, and the 9th going for the CoH2 point here. 50 caliber nearby, we can't really deal with it. M10 falls back. Lieutenant blitzing forwards, rifle moving up here as well. Got grenades though. More rifle moving up here. 10 being repaired. No Thompson for those chaps. Seems they go to some except the Grenadiers up close. Black machine gun in hand. Careful though, careful. Oh dear, they're getting shredded up here. There we go, they're Veteran to 3. Now the Lieutenant is really lethal. Lots of damage. Oh dear, he forgot about it. No, there we go. Wipes the Grenadiers and light machine gun dropped. Huge loss there for Talisman. That could also be quite a game there for Pepsi. If his lieutenant grabs, that means the veteran defeat bonus there with a light machine gun and the BAR. That's going to be a lot of anti-infantry firepower as the fight goes on. Panther moving forward. Pioneer sniper there, getting more kills. Almost 31 kills. That sniper's definitely paying off there for Talisman. Panther moving up there, opening up the rifleman, and down south you got 50 cover moving up. You got the MD42 remaining there, and it's veterans in free. Lieutenant almost got the point there. Pepsi. Stay on the point. Got the M10 rolling forwards.
100 points. I say again, allies at 100 points.
Sending the German infantry running, scurrying away. Rifleman reinforcing. MD42 turn back the incendiary alphas runs. Oh, Captain jumps straight into it. Bad move. Bad move by Pepsi. Crushes cover, goes straight for the minefield, let's clear them out. I got no immediate ways of dealing with the MD42 there. Though of course he could smoke it and pop a grenade on it, but of course I have to see what Pepsi actually does. His forces are a bit scattered across the map here. And what is... Talisman's taking up now instead of just going for more armor. He's taking up there. For some reason that's a bit of a risky maneuver considering that's a large amount of resource and also give Pepsi more time to bring up more tank destroyers or whatever else he wants to. There we go, grenade, possible. Unless he's too slow against MD42. Perhaps just forgot about grenades, I don't know. M10 close to half health, Lieutenant pushed back there. Almost the entire unit wiped out there by the MD42 crew. Nasty work there. Pepsi's forces still battered and beaten, but still holding them out. They're still pushing back Talisman a bit. Pioneers reinforcing. Still no consideration towards getting some BAR sets to increase the firepower of his men.
A capture point is under attack.
Apparently just hoping he picks up German weapons, it seems. Bit of a scavenger approach, I suppose. Quick in against the Pioneers and... oh! Almost got them. Sniper firing away. Veterans you free. Probably going to be sent running there. M10 sending back as gold captain moving in. Heavy Panther core going up there for Talisman. Straight into the Panther Sector, taking heavy damage, and he's actually got both Panther gunners now with the Panther Sector. There you go, half the most of the units being crushed there by the M10. Panther first off, moves in there after the other Panther gunners. Tries to get past there. Troops moving up, Lieutenant. 50 car moving in there. M10 down, cooked up, the crew all over the place. M10 scores a kill, the beast is slain, but Pepsi's quick to call in another M10 Wolverine there, another tank destroyer. Called the Achilles by the Brits, so that also applied to the M10s they made with the 17-pounder gun instead of the 3-inch gun. Fun fact there. Our M10 rolling ahead, speeding forwards. 50 cover there being shredded. Ooh, charging, and they also got a pack 40. I have to deal with M10s there for Talisman. Good work, good work. Though at the same time, you could just say gotten a pair of Stooks that would have been more mobile, for its machine guns also more effective versus infantry, so I don't know. The heavy Panzer Corps strikes is a bit of an odd choice here. Then overall, at the moment, you just feel like heavy Panzer Corps for the Wehrmacht in a 1 versus 1 just isn't a very effective choice. More riflemen on the way there for LePepsi. Just reinforcing, healing, more riflemen there, so he's basically bolstering his ranks. Talisman's got a mix of Ostrov and Panzer Grenadiers, also noting no mid-game analysis, longer match, so trying to keep it a bit short there. Still got the sniper with 30 for the kills, the MD42, Pioneers and the likes. But it's a bit of a disparate force, not one that's actually very good at fighting infantry. I mean, the Panzer Grenadiers are mostly there to sort of fight tanks, and the Ostrov, while alright, will never be that good in the later game, particularly now, of course, he's got something like the Lieutenant here, which is just heavily equipped. Though again, Pepsi could benefit from getting his riflemen with the BARs again. That would make it a lot easier to cut down the Ostrov, but also the Panzer Grenadiers. I mean, he really benefit a lot from it. So why he isn't doing it is a very good question, I think. Pioneers also moving in here. Rifleman charging up here. Got a pack 40 there. Got an MD42 there. Incendiary armor piercing rounds again. He's very happy about using it again. That's great to see. I mean, a lot of airlock players do feel like neglects their builds. There you go, grenade off. Good hit there. Low on health, low on health. Dear, oh dear. Could be forced up there. There we go, there we go. But quickly dropping in numbers. And wipes the entire MG42 crew. Huge blow there to Talisman. Meanwhile, Rifle fighting against the Ostrom in the east. Ostrom out in the upper versus Rifleman in heavy cover. That is pretty much the Rifleman's fight there. The Ostrom have no chance of doing it. Meanwhile, in the centre there, we got Pioneers and Sniper holding out a rifle push there. Lost a gun crew. I'm guessing that's a machine gun crew. Someone there go. 50 cover wiped up. Probed by the Sniper. 39 kills. Awesome push back there. Rifle streaming forwards. Panther on the way there for Talisman and the 9th Panther Division. Panther goes opening up there with two squads. I mean, they do have, in essence, enough anti-infantry firepower there to at least make up for, one. Plus, of course, eventually also helps out a bit, but still, not the most effective anti-infantry method there. M10 rolling up, Panther still on the way. And an MG42 there, so essentially, if he grabs back the 50 caliber, Pepsi's going to have a lot of anti-infantry firepower, which should actually put the Panther Grenadiers and the Ostrom to a not so effective usage there. So that's a lot of potential there for Pepsi. If he can actually grab that 50 caliber back and he doesn't end up in the hands of Talisman. Panther almost done. Panther's moving towards the victory point there. At Rifleman reinforcing. Panther almost done. Almost. There you go. Panzerkampfwagen 5, Gefechtsbereit. Most Panzer divisions would have had one battalion of Panthers attached to them. Fun fact there. Rifle needs some reinforcement. Going for that 50 caliber, I imagine he might use some echelons or something else for them, except he doesn't have any, so he has to use Rifleman. Is he going to use his more experienced Rifleman for that? Nope. But Lieutenant Captain here quickly pushes back the Panther here. Pack 40 setting up. Ostrom in the nearby building. Pioneers bring up as well. Rifleman with M10 support here. Successfully pushes back the Panther Grenadiers in the east. Panther hanging back, getting a machine gun though. That is good. That is good. Lieutenant here fighting. Grenade will be good. And there we go. Nope, cancelled. Sniper firing away there. 42 kills. And we got artillery called in on this large lump of German infantry and support weapons. Quite an expensive badge, of course. That might be what Pepsi sort of been waiting for, but still, the arts I think would have done a lot for him as well. House collapses. Panther sets out, though with limited support. Bit risky there for Talisman, in particular if Pepsi were to get more tank destroyers. Moving forward here, Pepsi is down to 82 victory points with 67, so a bit tenuous there, and there we go, we got another Wolverine up for LePepsi for America. 5th infantry. Pioneers, snipers, Ostrom. First M10 there being repaired, almost done. MG42 carrying the victory point here.
AT gun, ready.
50 caliber carrying the centre. Right, he's getting support there, Pack 40. Panther going to do this Ostrom. Good, good. Whoa, one hell of a hit there from the Panther. Clears out to the machine gunners there on the crew. Very nice shot, very nice shot. And with all that there, the M10s can't just rush the Panther easily. They're going to get met with a quite strong force there, which could easily tear through them.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
There you go, M10 down to half health, Panther hanging back. Up north, Ostrom sniper moving ahead, rather than falling back.
The capture point is being overrun.
Got Lieutenant here, rather than moving up, Panther getting caught out in the open. Nothing to actually stop the infantry, and again the Panther just doesn't quite have sort of much of an effect there, even with that many machine guns. It's a bit limited, so in essence, the infantry here, which doesn't actually have a lot of anti-infantry firepower, particularly not in the open, is quickly being dispatched. That leaves also the Pack 40 in a pretty bad position and actually allows the M10 to rush. Plus, he's called up an anti-tank gun, further increasing the anti-tank pressure there on Talisman, forcing him to pull back Panther and Pack. Whoa! As minefield there, forgot about that, it seems. Took quite a hit there to the Lieutenant. Panther Pioneer streaming in here to help support, but that leaves the rest of the map a lot more vulnerable. Rifling in against a sniper. 51 kills, 52 kills instead. I'll pick up quickly. There we go. Quick text on another one, then last one to go, and wipes the entire rifle squad. Very bold there by Talisman. 54 kills there. A real German hero. wounded, setting off the S-mines, killing some of the pioneers. Do be careful about that. Wounded men can set off mines, and I've certainly seen a few cases where someone laid down mines right next to someone who's wounded, only to have the wounded man throw himself on the mine, blowing up the troops nearby. So do be very careful with that. Turn reinforcing, more rifle on the way. More grenadiers on the way for Talisman, no regular Panther. Not even say the officer, which could also help, boost his other troops. Bit of a strange choice, I think, by Talisman. Still 80 points left there for Pepsi, 305 for Talisman. Panther being repaired.
Crew ready. You got a rifle squad waiting for orders.
Captain moving ahead. Panzer Grenadiers, Ostrom, sniper hanging about there. 50 cover needs to fall back. Anti-tank and bazookas there as the Panther. Pioneers doing what they can, dealing with the more important ones of these ones with the flamethrower. And the captain still has the Thompson, he's still a pretty... Oh, never mind, he sets off the minefield and gets right there by the Panther. There we go with that. Rushes forward the M10s. Oh, the Pack 40 was actually moving right there. Oh, bad luck there for Talisman. Poe chose the poor timing there to move his anti-tank gun. And with that, the Panther's trying to get away, but the M10s are already upon it like wolves. Panther's just trying to get away there, but it just doesn't have the rate of fire or anything to really match the M10s up close. And they have pretty decent penetrations up close. The Panther's just in a lot of trouble. And there you go. Panther down, kaput. They just didn't manage that much there. That's a huge blow there to Talisman. And the silly thing is, they could actually have, armor supporting it. Say, Stug there could have made a huge difference against those M10s. Even a Panther full, but he just seems to go and start on the Panthers, which just leaves them in very small numbers and again allows the M10 a much better chance of, overwhelming them. Plus a Panther 4 would also help less the infantry, so a bit unfortunate there for Talisman. When it comes to M10s, you usually want something that could shoot a lot fast. Again, Stug tend to be a good choice there. Or at least, numbers, and somehow, Panthers mixed up, but again, he just had a Panther, and that's just going to get outmatched by two M10s. Unless the player's not handling them very well. But clearly, Pepsi did. Pack 40 here, Panzer moving out again, the Panzerjäger unit, hoping to blow up some Yankee Panzerjägers. Also, one thing about American armor doctrine was to specify that M10s were generally to be sort of used in a defensive fashion once the Germans had breached the line. The Reds sort of used offensively supporting assaults there. Tanks were pretty much just left to sort of do that. Fun fact. That's not to say, again, it never happened. There were certainly cases where, they were pressed into action. Rather than the Ostrom snipers, Panzer Grenadiers, 50 calibers hanging back. Quick grenade there. Not quite the best throw. Still does some damage. Petrov falls over dead. His feet blown off. And we got a bulldozer shown here to now deal with what is Talisman's primary force composition. Infantry. Sensible choice there, of course, machine guns and rifles, and still, of course, the very impressive lieutenant. Oh, good lord, good rifle grenade there from the Grenadiers. Still, the bulldozer jump shown in effect. They should throw on the 50 caliber machine gun for added anti-infantry firepower. Talisman's just going for a second Panther there. Confident where the first one failed, the next one will succeed, which it might if it properly supported at all times. Boulders there taking hits from the Panther Shake, Pack 40 arms up as well. Ooh, that was a poor hit there. Still, Pepsi sort of holding on to that bit better, but there's definitely been a turn there in the victory points, and now he's quickly bleeding out again. Down to about 50 victory points versus 295 there for Talisman. Looking rough, rather than with the bazookas dropped by the captain. There we go, second Panther out for Talisman. They definitely think should get a Stug to support it, or at least a Panther 4. Shouldn't be very careful about trying to engage those M10s on, well, their terms. In particular, since if he supports them with packs and infantry, well, LePepsi's just going to send in his own infantry first, and overall they're better suited fighting infantry, since again, Talisman's mostly got Ostorben or Panther grenadiers with the Panther Rex, which rather means, Rifleman or the Lieutenant here with the machine gun and the BAR rather hold the advantage. Then again, Pepsi would strongly benefit from getting more BARs in that part. Pioneer's taking losses now, but keeps killing away there. 63 kills. Till it cooled down again around the Panther's all area here. M10's moving in, Bulldozer Sherman also adding, of course, another threat there to the infantry. And there you go, Panther gun is whacked, wiped. Bad news, they're all still in a bit of trouble. Got the M10 trying to crush them. Going for the CoH one there, denying Talisman further fuel. Of course, he's almost got the resources for a Stug. Victory point secured here by US infantry forces. Bulldozer generating ahead, shoots and misses terribly. You really should consider thinking on a 50 caliber though. Panther moving up, shoots, misses. My God! And more Panther is there, aiming for Talisman. Perhaps finding some into infantry properly instead of just up your old Panther Rex. In this case, noting by the way that Pepsi's not quite committing his M10s right away against the Panther. Probably where there might be something supporting it where he can't quite see it. Dealing with the Pack 40, they're denying Talisman another anti-tank weapon. Good work. Sending in the infantry first. I mean, he's supporting the Panther decently, but again, it's a bit weak in the killing infantry department, in particular for saying the machine gun were to have support there, and of course the Bulldozer Sherman also fires away there, soaking up the damage. Panther's looking, no, he's keeping them, he's not moving the head there, he's keeping them to support the Panther in case he rushes it with the M10s. There we go, double Panther fires, now it's a chance to attack to hit the Panther and the Panther to do some damage to the M10s. So now we also got another M10 out there for the Pepsi. Panther shoots, he almost got the Bulldozer Sherman, almost. Panther goes moving out as well, could get it. Send it burning. Almost got there, M10's moving ahead, Panther goes out in the open. Doing some damage, Panther needs to pull back, Panther goes quickly retreating to avoid getting crushed. Got Panther moving in there as well. M10's escaping here, the wrath of the Panther. This time Talisman was much better able to keep the Panther at range there from the M10s. There you go, bazookas flying, one penetrates, the other bounces. Panther going to do his Pioneer Sniper also hanging out here. Really should consider getting up a Stug to support the Panther there versus all those M10s. Of course he might be setting up for Panther 4, but either way, he needs something to support the Panther. Waiting for another Panther, I think, is going to be out of the question there. Turn out in the open, careful. Panther damaged, engine needs to fix that quickly. Unit lost there for LePepsi. He's either short on infantry actually, he needs to be careful about that, needs to get some replacement troops. There we go, M10's dragging in. 3 moderately repaired, so looks like he doesn't quite care about their state. Could in fact also be sending in the last one here. Hit the Panther from another angle, particularly with the damage should be tight at the same time. Bulldozer from attacks here. Very nice flank there by Pepsi, causing chaos and confusion in Talisman's lines. Almost lost one M10 though, almost. Problem is, it's not enough. Panther eventually won, but can't use it. Oh no, switches to the wrong target. Panther's opening up. They almost got it, but it's too late, I fear. There we go, Panther down. Panther going to get crushed by the M10. Not a single armoured loss there for LePepsi. And again, the Panther just shows its weaknesses in the 1 versus 1s. It's just too much of an investment to get any numbers, and the problem is on its own, it's a bit limited. Though again, had Talisman probably had some proper support for it, might have worked better. But it's very much a unit that in 1 versus 1 just doesn't work on its own. It needs other armour units to support, and generally something here from the support armour corps. M10 being repaired, more rifle on the way. LePepsi working to replace the losses, but again he's got quite the armoured component there. 3 M10s, 1 Bulldozer Sherman. Another Pack 4 there. Talisman is getting as many Pack 40s now. He can of course deal with the tank destroyers. Such, not a bad idea, though of course still has to worry about the infantry. Again, to his luck, Pepsi is still not getting BARs whatsoever. And of course he's also got the sniper, which has definitely I think played a large role here in Talisman's play there to actually bleed up Pepsi and somewhat, keep things apace there, but he's quickly losing ground now to Pepsi. Your heavy Panther Corps just not quite working out there as an investment for at all.
Scouts are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured.
M10's heading out. Sniper there clearing out the M42 crew. 70 kills. M10's firing away. There you go straight into line of things. There we've got mines going down as well by the looks of it. Cancel though. 10 taking damage. Other pack 40. Nowhere near to be seen. Doing some damage there. Artillery called in on the infantry. More hits there, more hits. Almost veterancy 1 M10s get away. Boulder Sherman gets away. Oh dear. More chaos, more havoc caused here by LePepsi and the 5th Infantry. More death raining in from above. You've got a single loss from squad taking up position here by some bits of wood. He's actually going for another Panther. Wow.
Sherman bulldozer ready.
And we got another bulldozer Sherman out here for LePepsi. That's 2 bulldozer Shermans and 3 tank destroyers. That's quite a bit there. Panther going to be moving ahead. Cavalry line. We've got grenades off in return here. Bit of exchange. Oh, he actually predicted the retreat path pretty well there, but still taking loss again. The Lieutenant is proving to be quite a formidable opponent. 27 kills. Not take the veterans of the Lieutenant quite lightly, particularly if you've got an LMG-42. Still, the sniper could be his foil there, quickly taking out members of the unit. There you go, forced away. 50 couple taking losses. Bulldozer showing. Oh, M10 actually moving in to deal with that. Still, 48 versus 956. More Panther grenades for Talisman. No more Panthers, it seems. Not even say just some regular medium armor from the support armor corps. And a pair of Stoops could perhaps work wonders for him. Probably supported. Pack 40s moving about here. They're not together. Seems. Oh, there you go. They actually work together now. Mind telling me. Target weak point. Use it as soon as you can. Use it. There you go. Ah! Bollocks the ability. Bugged out. There we got smoke screens down there as well, allowing his bullets to rush through here. Go straight for the other pack 40 there. Veteran 2 on the bulldozer shown, by the way, increasing accuracy. Almost got the second pack crew. Down here we've got Grenadiers opening up the rifleman. Talisman is just struggling at this point.
We're losing a capture point.
Panther fast there. Good hit at the 105mm. Smoke's been down there from the bulldozer Sherman as it pulls back. Panther is continuing there. Panther's up to deal with rifleman. But Pepsi is very much dominant of the map right now. LePepsi.
Enemy forces have 100 points remaining.
Almost lost the bulldozer Sherman there. Panthers could try and continue. In fact, they could almost knock it out there, but for some reason he just holds up there and does not pursue fully. Grenade there. Panther's moving from the north to support. But he's got 2 squads now just for dealing with infantry. Feels a bit too little too late there versus LePepsi. Had he done it soon, I think he would have done a lot more pressure to the infantry. So I think Talisman there somewhat went overboard with double Panther tracks when he's at that point actually fighting large an infantry force.
They have only 75 points remaining.
MG42, they're about to get wiped. Sniper, 74 kills.
We lost a gun crew.
Good lord, 75. Doing some hits there on the M10s with the Pack 40s. Need to get the L1 bat in the fight as well. Close to the front line anyways. Devs are being slightly pushed back here by Talisman's fresh assault. Galvanized and ready for another attack there on the Americans. Talisman moves ahead, but he's still not getting any further. Oh, he goes for another third Panther. He's really sitting on the Lieutenant. Actually, the Panther's taking losses from the sniper as well. Panther's doing some damage. Helmet 22. There we go. Grenade off. Lieutenant pushed away. 47 versus 67. Could there be a small chance of hope here for Talisman somehow? Now that he's actually got some anti-infantry decently, but again, Pepsi's got so much armour. And that says the Panther just really doesn't feel like fits. But there you go. Target weak point, target weak point.
Just got a report of an infantry
Too late, too late. There you go. Panther's not doing anything. Could have helped there against the M10 bulldozer knocking out. Main gun destroyed. Pack 40 firing here. Almost got the Sherman there. Pepsi seems to be minding too much there. Almost got... Oh dear. Barely got away with the sliver of the M10's rifle moving ahead there. Panther's pulling back. Panther almost done. There you go. Panther arrives for Talisman for Germany. M10 hold it there. More M10s moving in though. Pack 40 bet too high rate of fire. It is surrounded. Panther moving in. If it supports, they could win the perhaps steal the things. Briefly what they got. Sniper and retreat. There you go. Getting out the vehicle crews. Oh, got one M10. Veteran 2 on the other. Veteran T2. Can he get it? Talisman suddenly thinks he can. He's going in. No, he does not pursue fully. He's worried that Pepsi might be hiding something.
M10 ready for action.
And there you go. Quickly calls up another M10. He just keeps calling them in. Pack 40 we got him. Still the M150mm supporting as well. Troops moving out. Panzer Grenadiers, Osttruppen, Pioneers. Pack 40 firing and getting some hits. Veteran 2, half H to Veteran 3. Rather than the western side, Panzer Grenadiers moving in. They should not last long. Could also recruit the Pack 4. There you go, moving in. M10, Pack 40 firing away. Not enough munitions for a target weak point. Panther supporting. Almost got it. Anti-tank and firing. There you go. Pack 40 down. Lieutenant moving in. Panzer need to hold up, shoot. But there you go. We got another bulldozer Sherman opening up. Talisman is extended across the front here as he pushes forwards. Devastating hit on the Panther Grenadiers. 30 kills on that Sherman. M10's bringing up the Panther. Panther needs to build distance. Distance. Talisman. Oh dear, he's about to lose it, isn't he? There you go. Panther down. Bulldozers are moving in here. Almost 53. 32 kills. Desperate trying to get the point. And there you go. Wipes the entire unit. Veteran D3, 34 kills. M10's rushing about there. Talisman is getting cut to ribbons out in the open. I'm surprised he actually never tried to also build any telemines. A few telemines here and there probably could have worked wonders for Talisman, particularly since Pepsi never gotten any minesweepers again after they lost that reaction squad. Sniper though still there, a true hero, 89 kills. Phew. Sadly the sniper can't carry the entire fight. Probably also a good thing, otherwise that'd be a bit broken. Okay, he catches the vehicle crew, wipes them out before Pepsi can react. Is he actually going to try and steal the bulldozer Sherman then? Yes, he is. He steals it. He steals it, but he's got nothing to support it. Laying down smoke here, it seems. Firing from his the M10's already too close. I like the idea. It's just too little, too late there. 25 points left. Really is trying to bleed out Pepsi, but it's just not happening fast enough, I think. There you go. Bulldozer Sherman wrecked, and he's about to get crushed. Now moving into the smoke there, past the cover there, the crater, and there we go. 21 points left. And it is retreating. New crews getting out there. Gunning away up close with the grease guns. 19 versus 41. Or 40. A few units lost here and there. Rifle almost swapped out there. 95 kills on that sniper. My god, almost 100. Panther goes here versus Lieutenant. Another bulldozer Sherman for Pepsi. Panther is moving up. We've got the MD-42 there supporting. Holding up the centre, ensuring that Talisman cannot break through here. And there you go, Panther getting wiped by the Lieutenant. 31 kills. 96, there you go, wipe the Panzer Grenadiers.
Continue the push. They have
24 versus 18. Sniper pushes away the Lieutenant. 97 kills. Pepsi's infantry forces are quite short on everything, but he's still got the M10s, he's still got the bulldozer Shermans. And the sniper can't do anything against that. More Osttruppen. Oh dear, he's just going to run around there hoping to crash something, you know, until basically someone goes, did you hear something go crunch? And there you go, no more victory points. Talisman loses, so close there to victory, but ultimately, you know, beaten here by LePepsi. It was rather close at times, in particular looked rather good for Talisman. I think the problem was in part, he went for Heavy Panzer Corps when he shouldn't have. And again, I just feel like at the moment Heavy Panzer Corps is sort of an awkward thing in 1 versus 1s. The Panther's just not something that really works. It doesn't really have much impact unless your opponent allows it to have impact. Any sort of cool-headed opponent with a bit of anti-tank can usually sort of minimize the effect the Panther has, because it's not that good versus other tanks, in particular if they have numbers, which rather limits what the Panther can actually do. And versus infantry, again, it's not very good either. The problem was also in part Talisman went heavily overboard on anti-tank, you know. He went for a lot of Panther strikes. He rather neglected dealing with LePepsi's infantry, and in particular the Lieutenant benefited from that, though. Again, LePepsi, I think, should have gone for BARs. That combined with, he never sort of got anything to support the Panther. He had something to support the Panther, say a Stug or Panther 4. I think Talisman overall had a much stronger thing there, but again, overall, I just think he shouldn't have gone for the Heavy Panzer Corps. He should have gone more for support armor corps, gotten a pair of Stugs there. That would really put a lot of pressure on the M10s, then maybe a Panther 4, and that way I think would actually push forwards and beaten the Pepsi that way. Also, not so many Panther strikes allowed the Panzers to deal with infantry, but, you know. So anyways, a bold fight here from both sides, but ultimately LePepsi's sort of stubbornness, or one Talisman stubbornness, which I think wasn't quite so well measured considering what LePepsi was throwing at him. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gives you these own matches. If it did, why not subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, send a new player, provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Ding. Cheers, thanks for watching. I hope to see you all another time. Bye.